Hey, hello, hello. There was no sound because I was saying nothing. Mostly that. Good to see you here. And yeah, the sound of kakao Janggi is not like for is not broadcasting the stream, so that's why you don't have it. But no, normally you should hear my voice. Okay, I have that pin. That is interesting. I think that's a mistake to take. It's probably better to put the pressure directly. And I think he was a bit impatient in going directly. I think he was hoping for me to take, maybe like, I don't know, have some sacrifice idea. But now, mm, that will still be annoying, but I will get the compensation. So my fortress is not great. Okay, now I take. But I have my rook on open file. Okay, okay. So just go here. Yeah, try to force or induce kind of repetition or that. But here I'm okay with anything that could happening. So I guess that's fine. Which makes that guy useless actually for now. Maybe I just yeah. Well, I need to be careful not trapping my rook. But what I want is to recycle in the fortress. So I guess cannon there. That will be prevented. And that's very kind. uh, I have no plan to go to Korea, sadly. Life is quite busy, and yeah. But well, last time I was in, I mean, on last time, the only one I was in Korea was kind of 1 year and a half ago for the World Championship. But no, I have no plan to. And that's okay. Okay, I want to centralize a bit. Just pawn there. That gave a bit of weakness on that. Oh, okay. So that's maybe too dangerous because of the discovery. I guess I'll go for the cannon. And now I'm only half a point behind him. Yeah, I was expecting that for some reason. That's okay. What may be a problem for me will be. For now, I can leave it there. There's no threat on that actually. And since that elephant has gone away, sooner or later, give me some place for more. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So now that's the pawn push that I have to consider. And oh, yeah, I kind of forgot that. Ouch. I think I need to sack. Just like I don't have the choice. That it's not great, but oh, what is this? I don't get the value of moving the rook. Just take directly by the with cannon. Yeah, but I'm getting laggy. I will change the location of my phone. You know, I have a professional Janggi board and PCs actually used in competition. Yeah, I see like the nice wooden set, but to me there is two kind of plastic PCs. One that are cheap, and the other one they are like very beautiful. And as foreigner, they gave us some nice boards. So technically, I have some boards at my place. I will go for that. Looks. So the point is that if it takes, and if it's that, I'm exchanging rooks, which should lead to less pressure, and my gain to win the final when there will be only cannons. Yeah, I had to put because there was two threats on that elephant. Uh, wait, the sound is a bit weird. Maybe yeah, my headset is kind of going in shambles. Check. Okay, it's actually annoying. I think I have to go for that. And soon I will need to put king safe place. I could try that. Okay, that's one way to remove pressure. Okay, so no check. That's pinned. But that's an idea to keep in mind. So I'm thinking about there. Because I want my cannon to be back. Counter part is that I have to, yeah, with that checkmate. Or maybe I can check. Intermediate. Yeah. And if that plays that, that will be that. Oh, that be check this. I go for check, and then I will address my own weakness. Okay, so he goes for king. Never forget the elephant in the corner that will be able to retarget. But for now, just a defense move. I think I'm taking the advantage here, because that may come, or even by the... Yeah, okay, well that's fine. I just need to be careful with sacrifices. Of course, he can play like the pseudo repetition and waste tempos, but that's not something of a worry for me. So, what is this actually? Elephant there and rook there. That that looks interesting enough. Oh, yeah, well, okay, not the best. I mean, he cannot take because I would do that, but now that's on the table. So here I can let him take because I go here and he lose a cannon. So no worries about that. That will be annoying because this one is kind of stuck. Yeah. Of course, it tries to open some space. It's not easy to know what should or should not I afford. So this check, check, this checkmate. Huh. Confused on what to do. Go for sacrifice. My Boron P is really expensive years ago. The Six Brother Company. That's, if I'm right, that's how it's named. So all pieces. Yeah. I've seen their online shop, and yeah, they actually make great material, like the very wooden boards. Okay, take. I still have a few before dying, but not clear. So I have to be careful if he takes that that there is a checkmate here. Okay, so here I could go for that. Yeah, okay. Take, knight check, go there. Okay. And there and made executive. I mean, you had to directly negotiate with them. You could not buy the online platform. That looks like what? Oh, okay. Okay, one move. That looks like a cool story. Okay, so if it does a discovery, I mean, not one. If I go here, check, I go there, and I'm safe. Yeah, but he he lacks material to finish the attack. Because he treat the knight here to prevent knight takes, but now there is just 0 piece left to attack. Maybe he could try something to checkmate, but I have that checkmate that is coming. That, and he has a. I mean, he has a guardless. Yeah. That's to prevent checkmate in one. Sounds wise. Um, How to make progress here? Can always do that. Ah, I see. So you went off the shelf to get something better. I think I've seen once for sale, but with like kind of glass pieces, like very, very beautiful. Okay. So I guess I can just go here. And either he loses the knight, either he loses the cannon. Yes. That's appreciated. I can have a double check. And then I think that checkmates. Yeah, that must checkmate. I mean, that's bad to have a knight here, because that protects nothing and that blocks the king. So, like a checkmate. And a good one, actually. Oh, I see, yeah. I would actually love to have that board, but I think you need to know the correct to have a chance to get that. Okay, that was an interesting game. I decided to risk an attack without knowing who will be first. Yeah, the checkmate is, and it looks like I was one tempo ahead. Like, yeah, that's really coming fast. And here, really ignore that, because his problem is that I can just check and take, and that's kind of defense. So, and so he takes there, and here. Here, push, take. That's a very cool checkmate, like rotating around the knight, and that double check prevents any defense. So when he goes there, I don't know. He did not want to go here because that would add material, but I still believe that's better. I mean, check, check, and I still could take. No, I don't know. Maybe I was first. That's why I'm a bit sad, because I don't have my I don't have the setup with the computer analysis. It's too hard to calibrate and synchronize, and I don't even have the code where I am. It's in my place, not there. But anyway, nice conclusion for that game. What happened? I was in a worse position, and he did a bit of a passive move, so I could take the lead. Okay, inner elephant, and I went for white elephant. So there's always a risk of doing that if he's not playing correctly, and that risk is that a lot of pressure piles up on that pawn. Oh, what is this? What is this? That's very early. Uh, it's similar result in the sense I could take his cannon that was there. Yeah. And now I just want to do that. I don't understand that. I'm getting ignored. Okay. What is this? Does he plan on me landing and giving some material? Okay, you can do that, but that's probably losing a cannon, so better avoid it. Wait, take, push this. Now let's play simple. I'm always hesitating where I should go. Yeah, knight there, but yes, I of course I exchange that any day. Okay, so there is this idea I can keep that cannot be bad, and then what I have to observe, there are no pawns on that side. That means when the elephant will be something there, it will be very strong because very hard to kick. And I will go for that. Just like, oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe I can just do that. This. Yeah, okay. That was a bit passive. Problem is that I will have to bring back one. Yeah. Oh, no. I had to bring back that one. I forgot cannon. Okay, that's just plain bad. Okay. Yeah, probably played a bit too quickly here. So this it's actually not a problem. Yeah. Check. What is that doing? That's asking a few questions, but it's not worth it. I mean, this will come to my face, so no bueno. Either I try to move back, either I try to centralize. The problem of centralizing is that it will give an easy target for the elephant, and the two pawns are good together. So I think I will keep it like that. Just move a bit. So check, I can go there. It's not a problem for me. And apart from the check, I don't see that much of a deal. Okay. Yeah, I would like that. Problem is that it's not on the table for me right now. But I definitely try to be able to contact you if that happens. Okay, so no rook. There's interesting stuff that are going on his right side. I need to know how I can lead an attack even if rooks have already left the. So check. That looks interesting by default. Okay. So that target that guy. I'll do that for now. Not sure I did the best I could do. Since I'm PCs, okay with that. So let's not forget that file. It can be a good target for the cannon, especially if that knight that is weak. But that one looks also very interesting. Let me think. So he will go back here. That's what is on the table right now for him. Yeah. News is that. Oh, okay. Knight b4. Part of me wants to push, but that will create something weak here. How to deal with that? That knight is not doing that much actually. And I cannot go back here because take. Okay, I need to just find the. I cannot push because of that. Okay. So if I fix, I have knight here. So that's just a tactic that allows me to my pawns. Protect more the king. I was not that motivated because wait, what happened here? A knight, okay. Okay. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so in the end it's 7 points. But play without the knight. Well, it's not that much of a surprise because that's 7-7, but I did not saw that. But still, I think that's a bit better for him. So what is good is that his knights are passive for now, but in the long range of the position, there's chance that we. To me, that's mostly a good news because he's doing weird stuff with hunt. Could take. It would not solve my problem. Okay, I'll go there. I don't like what is happening. I should do that. That's a sneaky attack. It's kind of breaking a bit of coordination, and maybe I'll be able to do something. So that will be coming on the table. Yeah. Oh, but that's defended here. I guess I have to push. But it still has a good there. And then there will be a fork. I don't know. I'm not liking that. Okay, but I can go here. That's not on the table. And that blocks what I was afraid of. And then I will have to do this. But that knight for me has not that many squares. Yeah. Cycling here looks weird, to be honest. I will make sure. Yeah, okay. Definitely a good move because that's controlling all of what he has. Okay, need to be careful with that. But I have kind of managed what I wanted, and now I can use that cannon for something else because that's defended here. Oh, but okay, in any case, if you push, I can take. Okay, maybe I can take this, take. It's actually very strong, no? Or take, take, take. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Yeah, I'll just go for that. This would actually be a good move. Well, okay. Bring back. Could be. It's a bit of a weird situation. Okay, so now, what's the plan? Yeah, I don't know the lag between my when your chat appears. Sometimes I really don't know how to address that. Okay, we'll push. I really want to that. Ness, yeah, no great moves. Part of me would like to push directly, but maybe it's not the best. I'll go for that. Just putting a force. Let's defend it for now. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Alright. Does not play directly. Oh, okay, he does it. Why not? So he's doing a good job of protecting his side. I'm one small half point behind. Okay, so that will be coming. She's not the worst. I feel I can do that because with elephant it takes so much time and space to threaten. Uh, I will find a solution to react. Okay, two ideas. Yeah, here seems better. Okay, I will be able to do stuff like that. This. Oh, so that's gonna go beyond my pawn structure. Oh no, that's that. That's. Oh wait. Uh, no, that's just bad. Okay. Put go back. Oh, I posted that long time ago. Yeah, but I did not found any timing to do that. Oh, it's already my turn. Okay. I mean, that's it's gonna be annoying. Yeah, now that's dead. I have time. I have time to take it. I don't know if it's the typing or the lag. Okay, I will take. And now I need to hold. Actually, I need to prevent him to exchange that for a guard, which would lose one point. He's planning to go there. Okay, let's address that like this. So an idea for me could be to do this, 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 and have that thread. Well, okay, just became a bit less interesting now, but too much mess. Okay. So I'm promoted here. And I'm aiming for some that to threaten there that will force his cannon here. And from there, I I will improvise. Okay. So I guess I can just go for something like this. That seems risky, but I like it for some reasons. The main motivation, yeah, was to avoid that. But I have to deal with the pinning and the stuffs. So gonna push that a bit. I could take, but I like a dynamic piece for a passive defense piece. So that's not good for now. So if I go there, that goes here. Don't exactly know what to do. But now if he does nothing, I have take, and this, and I gain the cannon. So careful for him, but I'm expecting something like that maybe. No, that's not good because of this. Yeah, I'm in a good position. So this, yeah, okay. Push because that means I can just do that. Oh, and that's losing. Uh, okay, it's a bit sad. Okay, I have this. I hope he forgets my cannon, which he does not. Yeah, I win, but that will be 70 annoying moves. And still need to be not doing anything. Because for now, I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. So he wants to go there, I guess. Okay. At least if he goes there, then I take. But that gives that, which is very bad. Yeah, I think he should go here. Well, if he does not, then I have to leave that second time. Okay. Still not working because of that. Let's move that a bit. It can't be bad. Okay, but if I push... He goes back and I... Yeah, okay, okay. Hmm. Okay. I know there's nothing he can do, but if he does not resign, I'm stuck. Okay. It's actually a kind of a nasty threat. I had that in mind time. Yeah, no, I can just do that. So we check this. Best is to flee. So now he is messing up his structure because he cannot go there anymore. That means that weak pawn that I want to use as a jumper is not. So now he will actually lose the elephant. Yeah, now that's completely over. Yeah. Okay. This game, I don't think I've done that many mistakes. Yeah, I've done so. But I've been really confused by his, like, to me, passing, because I already know how he'll be defending, and I can do a bit whatever I want with my PCs. Change. Yeah, and here a better move, I think, was to do that. Because Canon, he does not want to stay here. The goal is to go back somewhere, and then I can do this. And after that, I can, I don't know, reroute some. Because here, I had the same idea to use a defense, but I waste tempo rook and waste the central file with that cannon. So I really played too fast, and that was definitely not the best way to go. I was glad that I could exchange quickly the rook. And here again, I'm not convinced. I believe I had better to do on the side. Maybe directly, I don't know. That looked confusing, to be honest. Maybe this and that was better. Because check directly, it's just useless. Yeah, maybe knight there was a bit more solid. Or, yeah, starting to hide the king for the endgame. I don't know, but anyway, that worked pretty well. So we are up 2 victories today. Starting to getting close to 2,400, which for me would be good. Oh, what is that elo? I don't like that. Okay, maybe that's someone that got elo reset, but still it's never a good news, because if you win you get nothing, and if you lose you pay a hard price. So let's win. That's just what it means. Yeah, sometime I meet people that has like that, and it looks like the elo it get reset to 1,500. You don't play for 2 months or something like that. It even happened to me once. Maybe, yeah, but I don't get the reason why, and that's not super fair because you cannot have that elo and be 8 dan in real life. Okay. So what does he do? Okay, push push. Why not? That creates a hole that hopefully will be useful later. But for now, I will just play a guided, bring the cannons, and hope for the best. Okay. Probably that will come up someday. So we have. It's okay. Yeah, we'll do it now. I want to avoid that. Oh, but then you can exchange. That's a bit of a tempo waste. They do that. Like double the rook if you want to exchange so that I still have an active rook. Take, take, take. Alright, let me see. I go there. To push. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Mm, not in the greatest position. Feels like my PCs are doing nothing. Okay. Need to be careful not to get trapped by cannon like that. Which may happen actually. I don't know. I don't know what I'm. Don't like that structure, and I don't see counterplay for me. Push directly. That's not the best. Okay, but his defense is getting really solid and kind of doing nothing here. Okay. Rook there. Give some room and freedom for that cannon. Gonna try something like that. Ah. It feels like whatever I do is getting counted. If I'm able to free a bit there, that's fine. Elephant there, that's one. Okay. Coming. So if it's solid, it does like oh, like that. Then go back here. That looks. Yes. Gonna try that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will give that pawn up and try to be creative outside of the board, but not completely conveyed, so he can check directly. Okay, so that would be. Okay. Not completely getting the point of that very move. That will actually give me a tempo here. Okay, does it. Hmm. Knight is bad. Let's just use this. I don't know what to do. Yeah, just rook there. I've seen it, but did not really seen a way to do something with it. That, I don't know, that just looks bad. Okay, let's go all in with a random and hope for the best. It's not a matter of material anymore, it's a matter of initiative and pressure, and hopefully that would be enough. Technically, I'm only half a point behind. That could be worse. Okay, we play on the pinnings. That guy is weak. Well, we give here, but overall could be worse. Problem is that cannon. He has no support. So I could take, but I would lose. Yes, but I would lose my attack. Oh, which means I can just go here. That looks cool. Hey, very cool actually. Okay, I'm not worried about that. For very simple reasons. No, I need to do this before. Yeah, so I could not take because then. So here, if I take, that's a checkmate directly. So actually, it's kind of a fake threat. Yeah, and he sees that. That being said, I can just do that. That looks cool. And boom. Okay. For some unexpected reason, it looks like I was able to make him panic. So need to be careful on the check but I will not let that slip. Okay, now that's much, much, much better. That's kind of a, yeah, very close to give a free rook. And he has... But how can he defend that and that? Or maybe your message was targeting something that is already passed. But that's, I mean, serious threats. So on my end, I need to pay attention to this, and things like that, but those takes time. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, if I was taking, then I would have lost that knight. So that was a quick answer. And now, well, that pawn is annoying for sure. Maybe the best is just to. No, that's bad. Okay. And now I can. No, that would still lose this. I don't know. I think I would do that. Even if I lose the knight. Well, okay, that's one way to solve the problem. Wait. Maybe I can check. That will force that. Which is annoying because the rook will be a bit blocked. Use one more tempo for this, so it's kind of 50-50. But the reason why I did that is that rook there is not more. And that leaves a bit of a weakness here. Can be patched by that. But everything considered, I cannot complain. Okay, so the priority should be put back cannons in the fortress. I can quickly get overridden by file control from his cannons. But I believe that's just good. Now I want to go that. Because that's take. Yeah. I took almost so. Trading 7-point cannon against 6-point elephant. It's acceptable. So if it takes, I go here. Okay, I was expecting that. I have the protection. And I'm forcing something here. This. I cannot go here because of the rook. So that's annoying, but in some sense it's a safe way. Can't I just go here? Yeah. But now there's a difference because if he does that, I can pin. And that's a very solid pin. It's not working. Okay, and now I have a big majority of stuffs. This. Nope. This. Can start by putting some mess. So rook there, but that if I take. That's a slight detail that is very annoying for him. As I said, let's check if I take. Okay. So this, what is the problem with that? Is rook take. Because this and then checkmate. I knew you would fall in that trap. Okay. I won zero point 0.3 ETH. Congratulations to me. What a shame. Uh, I'm happy my checkmate trap in the end. It's a funny one. So yeah, I was really afraid of losing. Yeah, that's a cool idea to deflect the guard and take the diagonal and finish. Okay, so to me, here, kind of dead. You just need to do that, and that's a major issue for me. I mean, I think I have to sack to check so that then I can the knights, but that's. I mean, I have no counterplay and nothing. So for some reason, he goes for that, which to me is doing nothing. And now, yeah, now I try the counterplay, and here, well, taking directly is, I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe not the best, but like, yeah, here maybe you should just go directly for that and prepare something like that. I'm out. I mean, I have maybe an idea like that, but I don't see my attack going anywhere. But anyway, for more suspicious ideas, yeah, and here, well, if he plays some this take, now that's checkmate, but still, that's a bad idea because of that, and then everything falls. Right, so I'm at 3 victory out of 3 today, which is good. I'm not complaining. I think I will do one last, and then I will I will do something else. And I hope I won't be yeah, fighting a 1600 elo, as that would not be very fair. Okay. Okay, I see. Hmm. Uh, yeah, I actually had the time to do it, and I think that was the correct idea. Okay, just to ask a bit of a question. Yeah, I really want to do that. I will do it. Okay, for now it's here on purpose, of course. So that's fine. Okay. Hesitating to push, but that's probably too ambitious. Should be more patient with Han and expect what is coming. Just prepare my defense. So now he can do that. That means I want to have another square for my rook. If he does that, so that's leaving the hole. That is useless for now, of course. But I believe I like it. Probably coming there or here. Yeah, there. That's the basic idea. Could go for some challenging ideas. Okay. I want to start to eliminate material fight because that will just make my cannon stronger. And here, yeah, I knew that was coming. But I can still do it like that. And the column. So the risk is that. Yeah. So push to threaten the rook. It's not working because I have this. I'm not sure what this is doing. To me, it's just creating a weakness. I don't get the point. It would make sense if cannon could directly threaten, but I don't see why it's doing something now. So let's just offer the trade and try to over the attack here. That looks tempting, but is there a problem with that? Yeah, no, that rook has not that many square, that's for sure. But as long as it has enough, it's fine. Maybe this. No, it's bad because then rook goes. All right. 9 takes this. Oh, I really want to. I don't know. There's some cool ideas with that because the rook is a bit. That looks good and bad at the same time. Do it. Reason is because the two cannons are there. That means if the king, it will take a lot of time for him to bring other cannons. And now I am at threat of sacrificing there. Is that no? I don't know what I'm doing. Is that sacrifice working? I mean, this. No, it's not working. The knights come back. Okay, I'm just wasting some. He's playing bad. I mean, that I get the idea, but it will not work. Take. Oh. What is that? Yeah, but now I can go here. And now I can take. Okay, so that's an ability to play. I have a rook that is threatened. Because if I take, he can take, I take. He's losing. Okay, I take that. I see. Well, that's also almost over. Thanks for having passed by. Have a nice meal. Enjoy the food. And see you next time, I guess. Take care. Okay, it goes back here. Makes a lot of sense. I can still try to pick that up. But like, that's check if it goes somewhere. So I need to be really with all of that mess. Okay, kind of happy with this. Take. Okay. Because now I can build a cannon without any fear. And now that the dust is a bit, let's say I have a advantage that still can be lost. It's never too late to throw, but I mean, 1 point and 1 pawn and 2 elephants is a big deal. Yeah, technically I can just do that. Because knight here is not working, block my cannon since I have the elephant. So that's safe, and then I will push and have time to come back. He does not want to exchange because he has less material. Oh, wait, not that fast. Take, and then I have a double threat. Let's ignore that. And oh, I'm giving. That's just trash. Okay. Oh, that's that'd be very ugly because ton of choices. Okay, that's very annoying. Okay, he's not doing this. It's good news. Or I should say, not a bad news. Okay. Okay. So that, if I have a chance to save it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So if that pawn gets, I will be happy connecting back the two elephants. That will actually be very strong. But in the meanwhile, I'm kind of afraid. But I don't know how he defends that exactly. That, that. Wow, it's a very, yeah. He has to let it. Okay, now that really gives me uh, hopes. Okay, just go back. I was expecting that. This. And now that cannon is a bit weak, because on like that, I just win the cannon. Oh, wait. What is this? Can I just do that? That looks too cool to be ignored. So check, this. And I will need. Well, actually, well, there's no real question to be asked here at that point. So now, how to make progress? That's held by that guy. And that's probably what to come. Oh, no, I need to find a way to synchronize the two knights so that they can each other, maybe something like that. Or something else. Okay, so this. Okay, I don't really see the point of that move. And I will be very happy with that. Okay, check. It's always a funny idea. But what I really want to do is to put a knight here. That means that it's a long plan, but it's a cool plan. Let's start by let's start by a potential exchange. So I assume this. But this is not enough. Take and take. Yeah. So now what's the next move? It's to recycle that guy. Okay, so everything is kind of protected apart from that, but I will do that when the times come. Maybe I can crush the fortress. That looks interesting because everything will be joining. I could not direct because at the end of the combination there was a fork. Here, if I take with the pawn, he takes. And that's okay. I'm very glad he did not directly. Gives me some room to bring that back. Yes, that's what I'm expecting. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. What did I do? I think I messed up. That would be 10. Be half a point ahead. And I need to survive it. Ouch. Okay, but I... No, that's just bad. No, I'm lost. Yeah. Well, that's actually not the best move. But means that I'm trying to find a safe place, which I have no idea if it exists. No, I'm messing up completely. Yeah, it's a bit of a sad story. Yeah, well, it cannot go here, but just check. Shame on me. Really shame on me. Okay. Oh. Uh, think I can do that. Yeah, that would have actually worked. Anyway, I missed it. Alright.